What's good, man? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. And this time, man, I'm reacting to Wack 100. Said some crazy. He made a crazy accusation about why Bricc Baby and Gucci Mane really don't get along. And he said Gucci did some things to Bricc that I want to know if it's true or not. But before we find out about what's true about that, hit that like button, man. And let's see exactly what Wack 100 had to say about what Gucci allegedly did to Bricc the night that Bricc got kicked out the studio by Gucci. Check it out.
You got mad.
How you like adjust your voice? Like you and Bricc Baby got some other stuff going on, bro.
You always have to include some kind of Bricc Baby narrative within the first 5 minutes.
You know what? This is my fault.
I almost tweeted out Wack 100 got good pussy.
What are you talking about, man?
I mean, I was just playing off an ongoing joke.
That's weird.
No.
That's gonna
This bussy thing is going a little too far.
get Bricc Baby hurt.
What?
What? Man, all right.
But
Listen,
okay, you know he has a long history with Gucci.
you okay?
So it's not like saying that I was a fan.
No, whatever was there as a friend is no longer.
It was a strange choice.
Did you hear what he said on that other podcast?
There was a lot of stuff. I saw him dumping baby oil over his body.
Yeah,
Really more of a Wack 100 move. If I would have thought that of all my co-hosts, I would have thought you would be the one to bust that move.
Nah, no, you wouldn't have. I'm the most manliest guy to sit at your tables. You got Lush. When he get high, ain't no telling what he do.
That's true.
And the nigga name is Lush.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nothing about that masculine.
Where did he come up with that name at, though? Lush.
On Tuesday, he busted the same move that I busted on our most recent podcast, where he was busting off the mushrooms by the end of it, laughing harder than I've ever heard probably anyone ever laugh on this podcast.
Yeah, did you edited that part out? He had pulling on his nipples in here. That was kind of weird. You know, I listen, like, yo, Lush, you know, soon as you get into it with him, he gonna let it go.
I didn't see him pulling on his nipples, although I mean,
Let me fast
who
forward
has
to
the content? The editors are showing you. I don't think that they should be showing you to construct gay narrative.
Business.
Right.
Shit, his name is Lush, not mine.
Are you down for me to pull of
Someday, somehow,
gay
community.
mafia?
The community.
They're gonna try. I mean, I'm just living my life.
Gave him those instructions. And I gave him what I told him what I think he should do. And I seen him react to it. He said, I don't think Wack's telling me anything wrong. I think he's right. I think I need to just be who I am and tone down the other stuff. And from there, he went crazy. Doing a great job.
I
talking
noticed
about it.
on the podcast that we did the other day, there was a few on Hood, on 6-0.
But it's been a lot less.
A little less, but it's still there.
Yeah,
It's
but
not a clean break.
but he's doing a great job at what he's doing.
Right.
See, I believe Bricc Baby knows that the bomb is coming.
What's the bomb?
And right now, he's tapping into a whole nother crowd that doesn't care about certain things.
So his gay fan base will already be waiting in case
it ain't even about the gay fan base. That's kind of more like the down low fan base. It's just the other fan base that just cares about that he's a black dude with tattoos on his face that we think is funny, and he says these things and we think he's cool.
So what is Wack getting at that's supposed to be coming out about Bricc Baby? Like, is it some mysterious paperwork somewhere? I keep hearing the snitch rumor. Like, let us know.
I was blown away by the Gucci Mane has good pussy thing.
Yeah,
just
we're not
because
doing that. We're not saying
that's something that I am in all my gayness and all of my homosexuality, I never would have thought of that. And then he is out here really gangster and he's dropping that kind of bomb. I don't know. I was kind of impressed, even though, you know, it's like you really know the guy. So I feel like it is a little weird. Like when Orlando Anderson is saying that, or excuse me, Orlando Brown. When Orlando Brown is saying that Jay-Z has good pussy. I mean, he don't know Jay-Z, right? So it's like,
dude don't know Gucci.
Yeah, he does.
He know of Gucci.
No, he used to be around him all the time.
Ain't no way he know Gucci disrespecting that man like that.
That whole era of Atlanta, Pee Wee Longway, Thug, he was wrapped up in that whole
He don't
scene.
like Gucci.
Yeah, they don't get along.
Yeah,
supposedly,
Gucci dogged him out.
All right.
Define dogged him out.
Gave him an issue. You know, Gucci was running around kind of wild.
He kicked him out of the studio.
Yeah, but he kicked him out with force.
Now, from what I remember is Bricc just said that Gucci was like that, and sometimes he would just ask people to leave the studio. I didn't hear nothing about no force.
You kicked him in the ass?
Yeah, he applied that iron to that cranium.
No, I don't know about that.
That's a fact.
Did you watch the Swamp Stories about
Hey, yo,
Bricc?
bro, that dude couldn't stand it. He couldn't face Gucci back then.
Come on.
So he's saying he basically hit him with the yisto up against the head and whipped him up out of there. That's what I'm getting.
Gucci ain't no walk in the park, bro.
Neither is Zaire.
Bullshit. That's why his name is Zaire.
What? What? He was just born that way. That's just his
I
name.
know he was born that
Cash.
way. Born a bitch.
Damn, man. Damn.
Okay. No, that's a low blow.
No, it ain't. That goes to the cranium, where Gucci Man applied the steel.
You're saying that Gucci Mane pistol whipped Bricc Baby.
I'm saying that Gucci Man applied the steel to the cabeza, a.k.a. the cranium, and gave him a swift kick to the ass. First of all, how could a motherfucker kick you out the studio and you don't feel disrespected?
That's true though. That's true. Like if Bricc is who he say he is 24/7, you ain't kicking me up on no goddamn studio. But if it's Gucci's session though, like really, you know what I mean? The respectful thing if Gucci say like, hey man, you know, I need everybody to clear the studio is to leave. But according to Wack, that's not what happened. But how the hell do Wack even know what happened in that scenario or that situation? Who Wack didn't talk to?
Can't nobody kick me out of nothing without that studio going up.
Why?
That's
Can't just get kicked out of the studio?
See, you thinking as a white guy.
Yeah.
We talking about Bricc that alleged supposed to be who he's supposed to be. Nobody could kick, ain't nobody around me you could just kick out of a studio without it being a problem. That's a fact.
He asked them to leave.
What?
You could just ask somebody to leave. It's not the end of the
Gucci
world.
ain't asking nobody to leave back then. Gucci gonna say, yo, man, get your bitch ass up out my place of business, you hear? That's what he gonna tell him.
I don't think he
Gucci,
said
man,
bitch ass.
everybody knew that Gucci back then was extremely aggressive, extremely burnt out. And he was about that action. That's a fact. Like, let's stop acting like what Gucci was doing before he went to jail.
Right. No, we remember. He was wilding.
Yeah, Gucci not going to be sitting there, hey, you think you can leave the studio? No.
He was him and Kid Ink.
That's Mr. Ice Cream. Huh? But that don't, I
He
mean,
was supposed to be doing a verse for Kid Ink. They didn't have his money.
But Adam, that don't matter. Like at the end of the day, you supposed to be Bricc Baby, Kill Squad in the streets. How you getting kicked out of the goddamn studio? You gonna ask me nicely to leave? Like, hey, bro, cuz, you know what I mean? Whatever. Hey, you know, I'm trying to have a little privacy in this little session right now, man, because, you know, y'all please clear it out. You know what I mean? But some shady shit had already taken place anyway. So Gucci probably was turned up at the point when he asked Bricc and them to leave. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I believe Wack, but I ain't gonna say Wack lying either in this situation. Because we know that Bricc is known to leave a lot out of it. And then why all of a sudden is Bricc feeling some type of way towards Gucci, and why is he like so boisterous about Gucci's business in the way that he is? Something happened.
Gucci said, listen, I'm over it. Y'all gotta get out of here. I'd be like, okay.
Listen, if Gucci got up out his bed to come in there and do a verse and they pulled up and didn't have a bag, he ain't just said, he was a little irritated.
Yeah, y'all pull up, y'all ain't got the money. I'm pissed off, man. Get the fuck out the studio, man. Everybody go. Everybody, hey, I'll holler at y'all later. Bricc, you on some bullshit. Like, it's cool. Don't call me no more. Lose my number, buh.
It's such a weird rap thing that you have to have all the money before anything can happen.
That's the
fact.
Like
only in rap and like maybe drug dealing.
It's called nigga business.
I feel like you just made that up right now.
No, that's a fact.
Nah, nigga business is people ask to buy or pay for stuff, and then you get there, and they're like, oh, man, I got half, man. I can pay you. Can I pay you the rest, like, when I get my check next week, or I got to go get a couple fades? I got you. Nah, I need all my money right now. Wack is completely correct on that. It was some nigga business going on with Bricc. I hate agreeing with Wack like that.
What? But why does it have to be like that? In so many different ways of life, things that are being done, it's like.
So you want the man to go in there, do a verse, and then come out and do saying, can I get you next week?
I guess when you put it like that, it does sound kind of crazy. Yeah, and for a lot of stuff.
You knew you was coming to get a verse. You already negotiated what it was going to be. You knew what you had to have when you got there to get it done,
Right.
and you showed up anyway without it.
But my thing is like a lot of times we book somebody to do an interview and there's a payment involved. And like from my perspective, it's like you can trust me. You should believe me when I say that this is coming via Cash App, via whatever, within 24 hours by the end of the day. To me, that's reasonable.
I'm not even doing that.
You wouldn't accept that.
I'm not doing that.
If you're rolling with Blueface and he's getting paid $10,000 to do an interview, he's not sitting down unless the money has been
The
sent.
only way he's sitting down if I'm guaranteeing it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
you know how many times that I had to pay, and I don't
All
even
right.
when I go do.
All right, they're getting into something else. All right, so with that being said, man, so Wack 100 is basically saying that Bricc Baby was actually pistol whipped by Gucci Mane. Or either he's saying that, or he's saying he put the cold blue steel up the Bricc Baby's cranium and kicked him in the back of his ass and kicked him out the studio. Either way, it sounds like some buster activity was going on Brick's behalf. Now, again, we've been hearing Bricc say a lot of stuff about Gucci lately. Like, he even got a new interview that he got coming out where he's still talking about Gucci and how he feels about Gucci dropping his artists and some of the things that he actually does when it comes to, you know, business and things like that, which I'm trying to figure out. Why does Bricc feel the need to actually, I mean, like, you know, we bloggers, you know what I mean? So we comment on a lot of stuff that we just comment on that ain't got nothing to do with us. But in the way that Bricc is presenting this conversation and the things that he's saying about Gucci, it would lead somebody to believe that Bricc has a personal issue with Gucci that may have been reignited after he came from back out of town when he did that first video that I reacted to where he was talking about Dirk, Thug, and other people and talking about how people act like they don't remember. It was him who introduced them to all of these people, and he started name dropping the things he did with people on the West Coast, man. But it's going to be pretty interesting to see if Bricc responds. We need a response from Bricc ASAP, like Bricc, you know? You got about 24 hours to respond to the Wack. We're going to give you 48 hours. We're going to give you 2 days to respond to Wack, man, about these allegations. Because this podcast, this one came out a couple of days ago. I ain't heard you say nothing. I think they're going live tonight. So we're going to see if Bricc is going to respond to these allegations these wild allegations. Look at Wack's face. These wild allegations that Wack done made. Did Gucci Mane A, pistol whip you and kick you out the studio, or B, did he put the cold blue steel up to your cranium and kick you out the studio, or did he just ask y'all to leave because he was upset because y'all ain't had that bag and y'all just left and everything was peaceful? Get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all already know what it is. Gang.